Alright, we are live. Welcome to the stream. Hold on a second. Okay. Alrighty. We are ready to go. Let me get the overlay up. And welcome to the stream. Well, I thought we were going to be having a pretty good game on our hands today, but look at the injury list. Clax, Royce, Seth, Joe, TJ, Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and Ben Simmons are all out. Try saying that all in one breath. That is how long our injury list is. It is absolutely mental. And as you can see on the left of that is our starting five. And I'm going to have to deal with Cam Thomas in the starting lineup, Dayron in the starting lineup, Markieff Morris in the starting lineup, Edmund Sumner, and Paddy Mills. And what is that on the back of? Well, it's on the back of players needing rest and some necessary recovery. Now, the interesting thing is, did I think we needed to rest this many players? No. Not at all. Ben came back yesterday, and the ambition was always going to be that Ben was not going to play today. So that's understandable. Kevin Durant put the team on his back. That's understandable. Kyrie, I would have liked to see him play today, potentially. TJ Warren, I understand that. Joe Harris possibly needs a rest. Hasn't had one since his return. Seth Curry, I don't really see the need in resting him. I know he's come back from injury. Royce has been pretty cooked for a while now, so that's understandable. And Clax was out yesterday, and I understand, if the hamstring tightness lingers, then it's best to not rush him back. We've got the Pacers today. They are 14 and 12. They're not bad by any means, but we're treating them like a tanking team. So this one's going to be interesting. Look, given who is out, I mean, basically our whole team, you would expect, this team to get absolutely smoked. Ignatius, yep, this starting lineup is for real. It is not a joke. I haven't ripped it off from last year. You have never seen this lineup in your life. And purely because this circumstance won't happen again. It's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy that I'm going to have to watch a game of basketball without all these players on our roster. And they are all our good players. Like, they're probably the top 8 players in our rotation. The good thing, though, one player on this list is not on this list. On our roster is not on this list and was yesterday. Utah. It's Utah time. He will score 30. Calling it. I acknowledge that that is a very rash prediction, but you know what? The opportunity is here for him to score 30. I'm surprised he didn't get the start either. Granted, it's his first game back from injury. You probably don't want to play him huge minutes, but I expect him to get one of the highest minute allocations today. So I'm very excited to see what Utah can do. Sumner, is this the opportunity Cam needs? He has been shit all year. Especially from the field. And especially on defense. Are we going to get cooked in that department? Potentially. But if there's going to be an opportunity for him to show what he's worth, then now is the time. Dayron, I hyped him up at the start of the year. He hasn't delivered. Primarily because he hasn't gotten the game time, but it's no exception. Now is the time for him to step up. Kessler Edwards, hasn't played forever, but he's getting a little bit of exposure, and he could be the guy that picks up the best offensive player for the Pacers, or potentially someone like Buddy Hield, Halliburton, one of those two. But the thing is, there's like no shooting on this team. While Sumner can drive it to the rack, Paddy can shoot threes. Kessler Edwards, I don't actually know. Morris actually is shooting the ball pretty well from three this year, but overall not that great. And Dayron, well, surprisingly, he's had 4 3-pointer attempts this year and has scored 3 of them. So, the smallest of sample sizes to suggest that he can hit a 3-ball, but I don't know. If we win this game today, I don't know what'll happen. Like, I sure as hell am going to be in, a complete and utter state of shock. I've got to get the scoreboard ready. But yeah, when I woke up and saw who we're resting today, I mildly, I laid out the cards and said to myself, is it worth streaming today? But we can't let the fam down. We got to get the job done. I set out a promise, and we're here. So we'll see how we go. I mean, I was going to watch the game anyway. It was just a matter of whether I could be asked. But I mean, this is going to be an interesting game. If we somehow get up, at least I can say I was here for it. So let's have a look. Okay. So there's the situation. Starting lineup: Sumner, Mills, Edwards, Sharp, and Morris. So our 3 players from last year's draft class are all in the starting lineup, plus a fair bit of veteran experience. I mean, we're very clearly less skilled than the Pacers, but the Hawks did this yesterday and competed. So I'm going to be utterly surprised if we stand any chance. I can use the Hawks as a comparison last night, but they weren't resting 8 players. So there's the difference, So we'll see how we go. There is a lot of people in chat already. Welcome, everyone. I have no idea why you're here this early, but I'm all here for it. Amazingly, I've got more people in a stream before the game started for a game featuring Dayron and Morris as our front court in comparison to when KD plays. Why is Jacques doing this? Seems crazy. An experiment. Let's see. Dayron gets 20 rebounds. That is an interesting prospect you throw up. I don't know how many boards Dayron's going to get. Last year this happened due to COVID, and we obviously had KD. He put the team on his back, and we got the job done. It's going to be interesting to see who plays their role in this game, but man, I don't even know what to say. We're going to the main overlay. We're getting ready for this one. We've also got the Wizards in a couple days where I believe... who's going to be out? Royce is going to be out for that one. Clax should be back. So will Ben. Yeah. So there you go. Alrighty. First quarter action. Getting ready to begin. Man, we should have re-signed Bruce Brown. Do agree, but... some things, or just generally speaking, we dwell on things way too much. Fans dwell on things way too much as a fan base. You don't do yourself any favours. You can be caught up in the mistakes of last off-season. You can be caught up in the mistakes of last off-season. It's not going to do you anything. It's not going to change the fact. So we just got to deal with what we got right now. Bruce Brown was a player of heart, but I can say Utah, who Sean Marks signed, is also fitting that mold. I can say Royce O'Neal fits that mold at times. Even though he's not the most gifted player, you can't say he doesn't provide effort. So we'll see how we go. Is this on ESPN? God, no. If this was on ESPN, they'd make the game time decision to knock it off ESPN, because there's absolutely no one of box office value playing for the Nets. And for the Pacers, well, they're not a They're more a league pass team. Here we go. We're off and running, and we're going to have to play hard for the entirety of this game. Man, I don't know what this is gonna bring. Here we go. Nemhard to Jalen Smith, left wide open, and he knocks it down. Well, you cannot play with that defense. I mean, he had like 15 acres of space to shoot that one. So what? Well, oh my, oh, Jesus Christ. Paddy Mills, oh, left wide open off a screen. He knocks it down. There we go. I mean, when, you know, at least we've bypassed the first hurdle in scoring a bucket. Because granted, I don't think we're going to score more than 60 in this game. Smith into the paint. We got a turnover, Sumner. Beautiful pace, and he missed the layup. He thought he was fouled, and he's going to get the free throws after questioning the ref on that one. So, couple shots. This may be a high-scoring game. Hopefully the Nets show up. I don't think it's going to be high-scoring. If we're going to win this game, it's going to be on the back of us holding them under 100 points and not us scoring over 100. Like, it could be like a 95-90 win. Like, it sure as hell isn't going to be a 120-120 kind of scoreline. So we're up 5-3 early. Sumner scores both at the line. And now Halliburton, the high screen. What the fuck is that defense? Halliburton with the wide open three. No communication, and that is an easy knockdown. It's the same nature as the first three-pointer that they scored. Now Morris drives and pulls up for two and scores. Gets the soft bounce. So early scoring is pretty good. And we have a foul under the basket. Sumner will pick it up. And he's got Miles Turner on him in the paint. That's the reason for the undisciplined play. I guess you could say it is disciplined on that basis. So we resume. Halliburton driving kick. Why on earth is Day'Ron Sharpe leaving Jalen Smith open for three-pointers, man? He can knock them down. He hasn't been shooting them well, but he can knock them down, and he's already started not missing either of his three-point attempts. Sumner to Day'Ron in the post on Jalen Smith. Hook shot is off. Putback is good by Edwards, and it is 9 apiece. And now heeled the other way to Turner. Halliburton. Once again, what is Day'Ron doing? He's daring him to shoot it blatantly. And he missed it that time. So Mills. Pull up for three again. Missed it. Day'Ron. Offensive board. Missed it again. Putback is good. And we got a timeout early. 11-9 with 9:35 to play in the first quarter. And amazingly, we've already scored 11 points. Honestly, I couldn't give you any reason as to how that happened. Actually, I can. We have knocked down threes. Putbacks have been pretty good. And free throws. Look, the best way we're going to win this game is if we drive it to the cup. And then Day'Ron is an asset under the basket with his rebounding ability. So, look, I would not be... Well, you're winning either way, because if you miss it, there's an opportunity for you to get a rebound. How can Indiana lose? Well, purely because they're shit. That's the only explanation I have. But right now, they are losing. It's so early in the game. It's 2.5 minutes in, but we've already got 11 points, which is 11 more I thought we were going to get today. Day'Ron has 3 rebounds in 2.5 minutes. Well, his defense has been highly questionable, and I think we're just trying to dare them to shoot three-pointers, which doesn't seem like a wise strategy. If you look at the first game we played against the Pacers at home, we conceded 23 pointers. So, probably not wise. But if there is one player you want to give up the 3 to, it's probably going to be Jalen Smith. And right now, Jalen has made 2 of his 3. So, is it a smart idea? I don't know. Everyone has scored? Yeah. It's a good start. I mean, everyone's going to have to find a way to get buckets. Edwards scored a putback. Dayron scored a putback or second chance opportunity. Sumner's got the free throws. Paddy's hit a 3. Morris has hit a pull-up mid-range. We've found 5 different ways to score, which is a very good sign because, well, quite frankly, generally speaking, if you have different ways of scoring, it's going to be hard to contain. But especially today, we're going to need to find ways to get it done. And if one thing doesn't work, you should be able to roll on to the other thing, or another avenue. Is KD playing? No. Alongside 8 other players that are also not playing. KD and Royce have the most minutes for any player in the NBA this season, so they deserve a rest. If Indiana loses to the 3rd squad of the Nets, the coach and the entire roster of the Pacers needs to be dismantled. Quite frankly, they are overachieving this season, but so on the backing of that, they're doing a great job. But if they do lose today, I mean, a few questions do need to be asked. I can't say that either. Jeez, I cannot speak today at all. In saying that though, does that speak volumes about what Jacques Vaughn is doing? You can have it 2 ways. We're trying to trap Halliburton early. Mills with the steal. Extra feed. Sumner layup. Words are tough. 100%. Words are overrated. How many players do we have? We have about 10. I'll run through who we don't have at the first timeout. Or the next timeout. Halliburton scores a 3 again, and that's over the top of Mills. And great for my fantasy team, but not much else. So Dayron now looking for an option, and he's going to find Morris on the wing. 1-2 with Dayron on the outside. Interesting offense. Patty Mills, the reverse, can't get the flip. Halliburton. And it's going to be a foul on Dayron because he was going to get absolutely cooked on the drive. Mills is washed. Well, to be fair, Patty is 33, 34. So I don't really know what we expected. But, Brett's doing us all a favour, or doing me a favour. If you want to know who's missing, you've got them all right there. Oh, Morris with the steal. Gets in the way. Dayron alley-oop. Tough take, and Dayron scores. We've done very well to force turnovers early. And that's a very pleasant surprise. We've got to play hard. So, Pacers 3 turnovers already. And, 3 turnovers already, and we haven't missed or made a turnover. Mills pull-up 2 is good. Look at all the guys in street clothes, man. This is funny as. Halliburton nearly lost the ball. Sumner went for a steal, and that's foul number 2. I would imagine he's got to be aggressive because Cam Thomas is on the bench and potentially poised to get 30 minutes or so. Patty Mills 3 early fouls. That can't be right. So Halliburton. Now Jalen Smith in the corner. He's dared to shoot it. He's not shooting it this time. Halliburton pull up 3, and that's also good. So, bro, Sumner's got to be a little bit more aggressive trying to fight over the screen. He's given away 3 3-pointers to his direct opponent. Sumner into the paint. Hung. Missed it. Put back. Good! And got it! Assists, not fouls. Yeah. It's a good sign. Those assists have been a byproduct of the turnovers we've created, and he's been the guy bringing it up. And, you need some sensible hands in that situation, and Paddy is not a guy who really turns the ball over a lot, so yeah, I mean, it's a good start though. 19 points in 4.5 minutes. Poof. Sumner makes a free throw, and he is very, very reliable from that mark. So 20 points in 4.5 minutes is a number I didn't expect. We haven't conceded 1 point in the paint either, and by Dayron leaving Smith open in the corner, it's actually making it very clogged on the interior. Dares him to shoot it again. He misses again, and he's missed his last three three-pointers. I'm stuttering so much. Sumner! Oh! Split through defenders and threw it down. What is going on? And then the steal! Go, Ed! Dunk it! Yes! The layup! Oh my life! What is going on here? What is going on? We're not even halfway through the first quarter. We've got 24. What game am I watching? Why are KD, Irving, and Simmons not playing? Injury management, I guess you could say, or rest. Bro, Ed has started so well. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ, here we go. That's, in case you wanted to know who we're missing, pause the stream. But, mate, what is going on early? I don't even care. This has caught me extremely off guard alongside all of you. Can I get the box score, please? Is it going to be nice to me? Probably not. It's literally not letting me get the box score. There we go. I bet money on the Nets. Hope we win. Well, we're started very well. Sumner's got 11 points, and I reckon he's got a few dimes to go with. He does have 2 fouls, though, already, and he's playing with them. Dayron's got 4, Paddy's got 5. I mean, we needed guys to step up, obviously, and we started really well. Shooting the ball well. I really want to see the amount of turnovers for the Pacers. 9 to Halliburton and 6 to Smith. All their points have come from the outside. They haven't attempted one shot inside the three-point arc. There you go. And granted, they're shooting the ball well, but they're turning it over too much. Already 4 turnovers, and we even haven't conceded a turnover yet. So, a very pleasant start here. Very pleasant start that no one saw coming. I mean, we struggle with our best team to score 24. In this amount of time. We haven't even passed the halfway point in the first quarter. And we scored 24. What is going on? You put a lot of money on this? Well, I don't know if that was a smart idea, but for us to score 114 while we're well on track to scoring about 150, 200, we're on that pace right now. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, let's see if that is going to be the best 5.5 minutes we play the entire game. Because, man, that can't be sustainable. I tell you what, the complacency, though, early. A KD, Ben, and Kyrie back next game, you would expect so. Yeah. So, McConnell's in the game. Isaiah Jackson's in. So is Neesmith and Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin drives, and it's going to be a foul. And Mathurin can get to the free throw line in bunches. Or shoot free throws in bunches. So we've got to be careful in not giving them these easy looks. Being strong in the interior with the contests. High scoring, right? Yeah, I know. Proven me wrong early there. I thought it was going to be a 95-90 type game, but it's on pace for something much, much different. So, 24-16 early on in this contest. Mathurin scores both. That was their first attempt on the interior. It won't even count as an attempt because he got to the free throw line. Is Kyrie in? No. Edwards on 3 fouls. Frick. Nah, it can't be Edwards on 3 fouls. I just saw he was on 1 foul. I may be wrong. Alrighty, side out. Morris doing the inbounding. Well, if Kess needs to go off, we've always got Utah ready to go. Utah is him. Like, I expect a big game when he comes off the bench. So, Sumner to Dayron at the elbow, guarded by Mathurin. And now Mills. Better defense by the Pacers here. Mills, he's got to pass it. Morris got to shoot. 3, 2, 1. Morris! Over the top of McConnell. A nice little turnaround jumper. Halliburton with the 1-2. Fake the pass. And the nice little soft bounce off the rim to score for 2. So, the fact we've scored 26 is unbelievable. The problem is we've conceded 19 in 6 minutes. So, focus has got to be on defense, I do think. Because the offense ain't going to last forever. Mills, excellent score on the interior as well. Patty Mills getting to the spot. We've had 18 points in the paint. 2-0. Neesmith on the outside knocks down the 3. Like, is he on the bench or not playing at all? He's not playing at all. Sumner for 3. Oh! Sumner is on fire. 14 in the first 7 minutes of the game. Halliburton, Jackson, top of the key for 3. That is well short. Mills with the rebound. Utah getting ready to check in. Mills got fouled on the floor, and he's on fire because he even hit that shot after the quick touch foul. Utah is back. He's been out for 10 games, and it doesn't feel like it's been that long because we've, been very stable in those 10 games since he's been out. Cam is in the game as well. Morris to the bench. Mills, feeling it. That's well to the left. So a 9-point lead early. Edwards got the assignment on Halliburton, which I do like if he doesn't foul him. Dayron, good help defense, but they tap it out, and it's going to be a second chance for the Pacers. Neesmith. McConnell nearly lost the ball. They're going to have to shoot it. 3, 2, 1. And they didn't get it off in time. It's a 24-second violation. Kyrie Irving not worth his salary. I will seriously mute the word Kyrie because he's not playing. I don't want to hear a word. I'm watching basketball. That it. I ain't getting caught up in no other bullshit, mate. Patty, kick out to Utah in the corner. That's his spot. Did not shoot it. Kick out to Edwards on the wing. Missed it. Utah tries the rebound, and it's going to be Mathurin who takes it away instead. Halliburton. Quick drive, and... What? Halliburton missed the layup. He got fouled, but they said it was a goaltend. So 2 coming up. Or 3. A chance for 3. And the free throw is good. So 31-25. They've just added a point for the Nets instead of the Pacers. So they've got the wrong score here. Cam. Kess. Utah in the corner. Can't shoot. They close him out. He kicks it out to Edwards, who shoots no hesitation. Misses that. And the man who was drafted for his 3-and-D abilities is not living up to much of that. Excellent work by Dayron to force the miss, and we get another stop. Utah. Oh, Dayron, what are you doing, mates? Dayron, doing Dayron things and another illegal screen. So that is our first turnover of the game. Can't ignore Kyrie. Well, I can. I will right now. I'm not going to acknowledge any comments about Kyrie today. I'm watching the game and nothing more. So McConnell going to feed Mathurin. Utah has the assignment, which is a good matchup, in my opinion. Morris comes to help. And Matherin scores over the top of 2. So that's fair play. And we're going to get a timeout by the Nets. And it's a 31-27 lead. So I'm not complaining with what's happening here at the moment. I mean, the fact we've already scored 31 points is highly impressive with the roster we are putting out there at the moment. So let's have a look at the box score again. Alrighty. Box score time. Alrighty, so the Pacers. Well, let's have a look at what they're doing. Halliburton is 14. And Matherin's got 4 off the bench. They have really knuckled down in shooting three-pointers. Shooting very well from the field. We are also doing the same. Kess has been a bit trigger-happy from 3. I mean, he's only taken 2 attempts, but it's whatever. Sumner's got 14 in 7 minutes, which is bonkers to me. And, well, we don't have any bench scoring yet. So, I don't know. This is a really weird-ass game. Because, look, if we lose, it is what it is. If we win, I will have absolutely no explanation for what's going on here. But the game will resume with us up 4, and Patty Mills will bring it up. David Duke Jr. is in the game. Alrighty, so Cam, guarded by Neesmith on the outside. It's going to be Morris. Nope. Cam trying to find Morris, and that was a forced pass with McConnell basically blanketing. Easy bucket once again for the Pacers in the paint, and they're starting to get on the interior more frequently. Cam is going to get a lot of opportunity here. Can't be an idiot. Cam, little runner, is off. And he did have Duke in the corner, but didn't pass it to him. So McConnell, nice little whip pass. Halliburton closed out by Utah. Halliburton stops. And that was a nice move. Basically sent the defenders away with that move on the interior. Seth in? Nope, he's not playing either. Duke, gonna drive down the middle. And that's a very nice take. He scores for 2. Oh, excellent. Gets it ahead. Another steal. And Duke got fouled by Jackson on the way in after we once again created another turnover, or forced another. Are we going to see Seth and Joe, or are they resting too? Nope. You ain't seeing them either. Nets team exhausted from yesterday's game. Well, KD can't catch a break. Every time we seem to have a good opponent on paper, like for KD to get less minutes, he always winds up playing 37 to 40 minutes because we need him. Duke misses number 1. So 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. We are up 2, and Duke misses both. Morris with the offensive rebound, and it will be reset through Duke. Utah catch and shoot 3. And that is off. So final 2 minutes of the first quarter. We've cooled off quite a bit in the back portion of this first quarter, but to be expected. Neesmith doesn't shoot the 3. It's going to be a little foul there. And the Pacers are in the bonus, so they will be going to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Is TJ Warren going to play? No. Everyone you're asking about that's somewhat relevant to the Nets this season is not playing. Aside from Utah and Sumner. If they lose, at least let them score 114 points. Well, some things are, a part of the uncontrollables as a fan, and that is one of them. We need the Patty from last season when he was cooking against the Lakers during Christmas Day. I do remember that that game where I think Clax threw it down viciously over AD, or that could have been a season before. So 33 apiece. The lead is now tied, or the game is now tied. Utah, Euro, nice little floater there by Utah. So lead is back in our grasp. I'm making up words here, man. Mathurin off the glass. Nope, but the putback is good by Jackson. It was over LeBron. Yeah, that's it. How could I forget? It's such an iconic moment. So we started 13 of 18 from the field. We are now 2 of 7 since. So to be expected, but still 35 points in a quarter is pretty decent. Morris maneuvers to the basket, and it's going to be free throws. A couple shots coming up. Neesmith will pick up the foul. Will this be a chant game? Honestly, like, unless it gets close, then, you know, there's probably no incentive anyway. This game is just like a good vibes game. This is just like an added bonus if we win. I'm not expecting high expectations, and I don't settle for complacency, but when you have your 8 best players out, like, realistically, let's be real. If Indiana figures this out, they'll win. Hope they don't. Well, depends what you mean by figuring it out, you know. Neesmith. Jesus Christ, he knocks down another 3. Gee, there's a couple big contributions this game. Cam to the cup, and he scores the layup. I did not expect this to be a quarter that would combine for 80 points. Mathurin drives. Excellent verticality by Morris, and now Cam. Get it! Oh my god, he had Edwards wide open and he didn't even look. He's so narrow-sighted, man. He just has tunnel vision. So Cam one-on-one with Mathurin on the perimeter. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to be 2 shots with about 4.5 to play. Do I bet on basketball games? No. No, betting is a bad thing, people. For every 1 win, you get 10 losses. Everyone is the San Antonio Spurs when they're betting, basically. Chazza, hope you're doing well, my friend. And Cam missed the second. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. McConnell with it. And that's well short. So, quarter time. And last time I checked, I don't think this quarter was supposed to have 78 points involved. It's ended 40-38 a quarter time. Wow. So 40-38. That is our shooting. I did not think we were going to shoot 61% with all those players out. Turns out, it's just a running trend the last few games. Everyone who has gotten minutes has scored. Mills is 7. Sumner's got 14, which has been a welcome surprise. Only problem is the 3-point shooting, but we've been really good at forcing turnovers. Halliburton is 16 and Neesmith is 10. And those two combined have only missed 1 of their 10 shots. So that is a big problem. And they are shooting it also lights out. They've hit 7 threes. So even despite them turning the ball over a shit ton, they are keeping up on the back of them scoring threes at a very high rate. They've had 5 turnovers. So we've done pretty well. We've only had 1 turnover ourselves. And with the team we've got, you can't afford to give up extra possession. But to our credit, we've been pretty good overall. Tell that to the dude who won 147 million on the Houston World Series. Well, that is the one win. That's just like, looking at the Spurs, they had lost 15 of their last 16 games. Their one win was against Milwaukee. Make it make sense. Even though we don't got KD or Kyrie, we still good. Well, at the moment, you know, fair play. We are holding our end of the bargain pretty well here. I didn't see this coming at all. It's actually amazing how how good of an analogy the Spurs are for betting. It's actually funny. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to show your support. If you're new around here and you're enjoying, make sure to subscribe. We're back in a couple days for Nets Washington. Same time, same place. I actually don't know about the time, but the place will be right here. So, alrighty. Second quarter commences, and it's going to be Utah facilitating the offense. Cam playing off ball, guarded by McConnell. And McConnell's a pretty nosy defender, so it's not going to be easy for him. Utah on the catch. Missed it. Morris, excellent work. Getting another offensive board for our team. Duke misses the layup. Morris again! And then he passed it away. McConnell read that pass like a book. And now he's going to wait for support. Euro by Nemhard. And he scores excellently. Oh, what are you doing? Fucking idiots. McConnell is playing like an absolute pest right now. We picked up Cam at full court and we turned it over. Alondas Williams, the two-way player, is in the game. Oh, and he travelled. He has had the most fucking shit 30 seconds to start his NBA career. A dumbass pass in the backcourt and then turning the ball over via a travel. So, this is where we get exposed if we can't play defense. There's some decent defenders on this team. Alondas Williams has now picked up a foul and 2 turnovers in less than a minute. Jesus Christ. So Mathurin, Turner is back in the game. Mathurin to the basket. Oh, come on, man. Cam picks up the foul and Mathurin goes to the line. The problem is the offense isn't awful. Obviously, we scored 40 in the first quarter. But the problem is we cannot get a stop defensively at all. Like, man, this is ropes already. I mean, what did I expect? But I didn't expect us to be losing on the back of conceding 40 in the first quarter. I thought we would lose on the back of us not being able to score. So the lead is 4 for the Pacers, their largest of the game. Interestingly, they've got Miles Turner picking up Duke on the perimeter. Interesting. Duke drives and kicks to Watanabe, who shoots the one-legged jumper, and that's off. McConnell drives, the spin, Watanabe, good defense, but once again, there's no box out by Cam. Bro, you've got the opportunity to perform here. You haven't contributed offensively, and defensively, you're not getting stops because you're not getting the rebounds. Utah backdoor cut. He's fouled. It's going to be shots for Utah. But it's just like the little things like that. Morris is fighting his ass off on the glass, on the offensive glass. You know? He's fighting so badly. He's got like 4 offensive rebounds already. Whilst Cam on the defensive end can't even get his own rebound. So Duke, Cam. Oh my god. Fucking hell, the turnovers are absolutely accumulating at this point. Jack, I have absolutely no idea why you bet 200 on this game. I'm going to be real with you. Why is half the team not playing? Because half of them are cooked. And half of them are resting or not recovering from injuries, but like precautionary. You don't want to overload them. Duke just lost the ball and got it back and then scored off the glass. We needed that. Come on, this is like the 2018-19 Nets. Or 2017-18 Nets. It was all about next man up. Brissett knocks down a 3. I mean, can we just stop this team from scoring, please? Scored 49 in like 15 minutes. Duke again off the glass. That was badly off. And Duke will be going to the line. Isn't this their third game in 4 nights on a back-to-back? I think so. Who did we play? We played Charlotte on Thursday. Yep. Third in 4 game. Third game in 4 days. Yeah. So it's been a tough slog for the last few games. And Duke has missed every single free throw. That's his third. McConnell goes to the bench. Always provides good minutes. Always. Very smart kind of player. Duke finally gets one to go. It's all about stops at the moment. Hasn't been like... Alright. Brissett off the glass scores. I mean... Every single time they go up the floor, it's resulting in a bucket. You're not going to win games if you can't get a stop. They've scored 51. They're shooting at an absurd percentage right now. We've got a travel on Mathurin. Do you think that Brooklyn needs to get a big man? I will make that judgment once we're fully healthy. Once I see the team play fully, and once... I was saying this yesterday, we got Milwaukee, Cleveland, and Golden State round about Christmas. If they are all back, if everyone is back, Utah in the corner for 3, that's off. If they're all back, then we'll truly be able to see how this team performs. Full strength, number 1, and against a quality opposition, number 2. So 8:07 to play in the quarter. Pacers of the ball. It can go to double digits. Nemhard to Mathurin, and now Turner in the post, who hasn't even scored yet, I don't think. And he does now. So we've only scored 1 field goal this quarter, and they've scored 6 of their 8. They continue to be offensively amazing, and we are stinking it up now. Very much what I expected. Cam with a nice little floater, and that's a 2. 53-45 now. Why is Morris leaving Turner open top of the key? That's his spot, man. He missed it, though. And now the other way, Duke. Watanabe catch and shoot again. That time he's got it. And we've got a timeout. I can't speak, man. I can't speak. This is what so much talking does. This is why you need to be introverted. You don't have to speak at all. Well, you do, but speak less. Where's KD when you need him? Well, to be honest, look, KD can't be there to bail us out every time. Looking back at the previous games, offensively, the Nets are unstoppable, but lack in defense, well, bold call. Because, what the hell was that? That just absolutely gave me a fright. Bold call, but the Nets are second in defensive rating with Jacques Vaughan in charge. So that's a stat that probably people don't expect, and our starting lineup right now, or the one we played yesterday, has like the best, or one of the best 5-man defensive ratings in the whole league, which is also something you wouldn't expect either. Neesmith must be resting. Well, he started or had a very good end to the first quarter, so, you know. I'm not really surprised if the Pacers are also conservative with their player minutes for their more important players, because obviously we're playing shit, so, you know. Yeah. Not after today. Well, today is an outlier result. If we concede 130, I'm not going to chalk it down as one that's a part of the big picture, because it's not. We're not going to be playing this team down the road at all. Look, I found it a little bit questionable we did it now because of... We've got like 3 days off next week between games. We play the Wizards on Monday in America, and then we don't play again until like Friday. So, yeah. I was like, is that 3-day break not enough? But I don't know. It's a weird one. Ivan, how things going with our KD? Well, I don't know right now. We're only down 5, which is... I would have said... I would have expected us to get blown out tonight. The fact we're down 5 at this point, having conceded 53 to this point in the game, is a good result, I would say. We scored 48, which is thoroughly surprising. Neesmith badly misses. Or maybe that was Brissett, actually. Neesmith isn't even in the game. Utah to Cam. And Morris now in the post on Nemhard. You got to absolutely exploit that. And Nemhard gets fouled. Or fouls Morris. 2 shots for Morris. He's been pretty good this game, I have to say. Pacers will surprise you this season. I'm already surprised by what they've done, but fair play to them. I've actually kept tabs on the Pacers a lot this year because Halliburton's in my fantasy team. And he's been a very welcome surprise. He's spearheaded the attack. But Turner and Hield were 2 players that you would have expected are, going to be guys that are going to be trade pieces and expendable. Well, they've actually played a pretty good part in the Pacers sitting in 5th in the Eastern Conference, which was, I didn't expect them to have 14 wins already at this point of the season. Yeah. Look, one of the main reasons why I did this stream or do these streams is so we can have rational conversation. So, Chaco, to respond to you, it's going to be a flagrant. It's going to be a flagrant. Wow. Yeah, the whole point of this is to have rational conversation. Because on Twitter, there is a lot of shit conversation. So, I want to filter out all the trash with some very productive conversation. So, all I call for is to not be reactionary. And not say, if we lose, we're shit, trade this guy, trade this guy, trade this guy. Stay rational. And stay level-headed. That's all I ask for. Imagine if the Nets didn't trade their future well, it would look a hell of a lot different. Hell of a lot different, wouldn't it? I was pleased to have watched Ben finally play the 5 yesterday. He played decent, and our offense was moved well. Well, he was a bit trigger happy with the fouls, but overall started the game really assertively, and that was a good thing to see straight off the little injury break. Cam step back 3. Oh, that was very fluent. And the game is tied after we made the free throws, so a 10-0 scoreline here. Turner, Euro, is pretty good. He missed the layup, though. And just like that, we can take the lead back. Sumner. Oh! Bro, Sumner is unbelievable today. Heald responds with a 3. But, wow, Sumner is... against his former squad, he is playing a hell of a game. Cam. Floater again. Edmund Sumner got the offensive board and couldn't put it up and in. He trapped himself under the basket. Now Heald. Neesmith on the outside. Y is Brissett wide open and he knocks it down. That's shooting practice. And, well... I don't know what... Wait, is Dayron back in? No. So I don't know what we were doing there. We've got a 4-guard lineup in. That is not good. Dayron's getting ready to come back in. We need a little bit of height. Duke is dared to shoot, and he misses the 3. Halliburton. Brissett again. In rhythm. It's off. Morris the rebound. Mills now to bring it up. Final 5 minutes. Mills pulls up for 2. Bro, he is playing very well today as well. Excellent. Halliburton on the wing to Turner top of the key. Neesmith rolls around. Got past Cam easily. Wraparound pass. Unnecessary. And Morris, I don't know if he needed to touch that, but he actually grabbed the ball whilst it was on the sideline, trying to save it. Quote unquote. And, yeah, so we've given him another chance at redemption. Heald misses the 3. And it's going to be another Brooklyn Nets possession. We force another stop. And we've gotten a few more of those in the last few minutes, which is good. Cam is a monster. Good backup in case KD and Kyrie are not playing. I'm going to disagree with you. Cam has not been a monster this season. He's been a bit of a child. Hiding from the monster, I guess you could say. You know, his players not been great. Dayron, that is a very eccentric pass by Dayron. I don't know where he was going with that. Another turnover by the Nets. And we've had plenty of those this quarter. As we've crashed back down to earth. Even so, only 2 points down. Halliburton is like an automatic cannon or something with the same trajectory every single time. He has not missed from the perimeter. Cam into the paint again. Extra feed to Sharp. He kicks it back out to Edwards, who nearly had the ball go through his hands. The extra pass to Sumner on the perimeter. One more for Mills. Off. Dayron. Rebound again. Cam through. And off the glass. Bro. Oh, shit. I have not started the clock. Uh-oh. Whoops. Turner. Well, Edwards was no match there, but I'm so far back on the time. There's actually 3 minutes to play. Cam. Drive. Missed it. Dayron. Foul. Dayron is causing big problems at the moment on the offensive rebounding side of things. He's been wonderful. Final score 150-160. I mean, yeah, it's going to be very much on the cards at this rate, eh? And I said at the start of the game, this is not going to be a 120 seesawing affair. But it very much is on track for exactly that. Dayron hits 60, or helps the Nets hit 60. Do you stream almost every Nets game or not so often? Well, it's sort of turned into a little bit of a habit this month in December to stream every single game. Because that's what I've done. Dayron scores both from the line. I've actually streamed, I think, every single game this December. So I reckon I can go the length of the way, the entire length of the way, doing exactly that for the rest of the year. And you know how some channels do, like, oh, we're gonna, for example, the Sidemen. They are doing a video from December 1 to 24 in the build up to Christmas. I feel like this is the exact same kind of thing. Is your hometown team Brooklyn, or do you just like the Nets? Brooklyn is my undisputed number one team. Yep. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll try to watch your streams, keep it up. Yeah, that's no worries. No worries. If you are enjoying the stream right now, make sure to show your support. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in, by the way. This has been a very consistent turnout. You know, basically the entire length of the way. How's the weather in Melbs? It's pretty good. Pretty windy, but, you know, is what it is. Yeah, we're going to be back here in 2 days for Nets Washington, and then there will be a 3-day break, and then there will be another game. You can see on the right all the games coming up and all the streams coming up. Right now, the streams and the games are the same because I'm probably doing every single game. And look, there is going to be a point where I will have to ask you all if you want me to stream the games that are nationally televised, because you can watch them. It's just whether or not it's worth me streaming, because historically people don't watch the streams because it's on national TV. The whole point of me doing this is because you can't watch the game on national TV. I cannot believe this is still a one-possession game. I can't believe it either. 3-point game, 64-61. It's been on the back of some really good contributions, and the whole idea of the next man up mentality is the fact that, you know, regardless of whether you're the first man or the 15th man on the rotation, you are there and playing your role. And today, well, Edmund Sumner has been the clear number one. 16 points and 2 steals. He has missed 1 of his 7 shots. And there has been games in the past where he has not sustained this, and he's done it when we've had better players in the or in the rotation. But there is absolutely no excuse why he can't get, you know, the nice 30 piece. McConnell, dead to shoot a 3, doesn't make it. Mills, what are you doing, Paddy? Why the fuck would you do some bullshit spin move, mate? McConnell is a pest. I hate him as a player. For opponents, he's just like an absolute nightmare. If you're a Pacer fan, you love him. Sumner, oh my god, he's feeling it. Oh, that is a bad 3-pointer attempt. Well short on the 3-pointer from the top of the key. 64-61. McConnell, you can't leave him open in the mid-range from that spot. That is his money spot. We're shooting at about 40% this quarter. They are shooting at 55%. Cam, little bit of hesitation. Shoots on the baseline. Misses. The putback. Dayron! Come on! Mate, Dayron is amazing. The putback again. I love how Dayron's assignment right now is McConnell. Purely because McConnell can't shoot threes and Dayron's a bit hopeless. Perimeter defending. He's on healed right now. This is not good. But he forces the steal nearly. Turner to the bucket. And he missed it. Good work, Kess. Great work, Kess. And now Dayron can take it all the way and miss the layup. Sumner with the offensive board. We kick it out. What the fuck, man? Why did the shot clock reset, man? Or the shot clock wasn't aligned. Why the fuck are some of these people employed, man? Just stop our entire possession. Mills into the paint. Off the glass. Nope, that's off. Turner, the presence, was very much there. And now healed off the glass. Scores for 2. And Sumner will bring it up. Take it all the way early in the shot clock. The Euro. And off the glass over Turner again. And it's 68-65. Halliburton. Oh, that is nasty. He knocks down another 3. And they just turn... Oh, that is... Are you for fucking real? That is a fucking joke. That's the second time this quarter that we've done some bullshit pass in the backcourt. Piss farting around with it. And McConnell, I think, was the guy that forced the turnover again. Without us even getting it past three-quarter court. It's just so dumb, man. And just like that, they've had a 6-point play in about 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. So we've gone from forcing 5 turnovers to having only 1, to now having more turnovers than them in this game. Sumner the Euro. The extra feed. Dayron with the finish at the bucket. Man, McConnell is a tryhard. He is playing like a... He's such a tryhard right now, yeah. I hate him for doing that. Seriously. So the high screen's going to arrive by McConnell. He's going to get it now. And who the fuck is defending him? Absolutely no one in the paint. Picking him up on the outside. That is poor. So we have conceded 78 points to the Pacers. Sorry, 76. 3, 2, Cam, one-legged jumper, got it with .2. And that's going to be it. And overall, it's not a bad half. Look, if we defensively were adequate, we would be winning. 74 taken in 2 quarters. Imagine the majority from the outside. Correct. I said Dayron will cook the boards, but he needs to work on his passes. Tons of turnovers. I like the ambition from him. Because you don't see a lot of centers like handle the ball and try to facilitate. But Dayron tries to bite off some really tough passes. You're putting this on the coach. He pisses me off. We're number 1, 30, 13, and 7 with Jacques Vaughn in charge. And number 2, our defensive rating is number 2 with him in charge. And number 3, we have 8 of our best players out. In case you've missed it, the players out for the Nets: Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, Joe Harris, Seth Curry, Royce O'Neal, TJ Warren, Claxton. I think that's everyone. But overall, I did not expect both teams to combine for about 150. Fair to say, Jack, you're going to get, or we're going to hit the 114 points, I think. Provided we don't stink it up in the first half. Pedro, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Man, I really sympathise with you if we beat your team. If we beat the Pacers, I think it's wraps. I think you just have to, go to bed and just not acknowledge this happens. They got to bring their A game second half, no more turnovers. First quarter, that's why we were in front. Despite giving up so many threes, we actually... what's the word? Yeah, despite giving up so many threes, the turnovers were down. And we made up for it. And we actually forced them. In this game, in this second quarter, a lot of turnovers and still the defense did not exist. The team is full of shooters. I love it. Well, you look at the starting five, and I immediately thought shooting is the last thing we've got. I thought defense was going to be better. I thought we ain't going to concede 76.5. Well, I'm very much proven wrong. But scoring nearly 70 points with the team we have, I have no idea. Let's have a look at the box score, man. Let me see. Box score time. And you will see it actually, like, offensively looks alright. Morris is 8 and 7. Dayron's got 10 and 7. Paddy's got 9 points. Sumner's shooting the ball so well and is playing an absolute blinder. Utah is settling back in. So, I let him off. Cam's been pretty good offensively, with 5 of 9 and from the field, and David Duke with 5 as well. The 3-point shooting is trash. The field goal shooting is pretty good because we're getting a lot of scores under the basket. Keep driving to the rack. And given we've only taken 15 shots from 3, it's really indicating exactly that. We're doing the right things in terms of having the tendency to drive to the basket. With Dayron getting so many offensive boards, it is a no-brainer. The thing is, we've scored 27 field goals. We only have 9 assists. So the ball movement needs to be a little bit more there. But look, with Cam Thomas getting 17 minutes and a half, you would highly expect the ball to be glued to his hands. Sumner used to be a pacer. He came out strong. Yeah, I know. He has played an absolute ripper of a quarter, or ripper of a half. I thought the young players would play defense too. I thought so too, but it's been a different kind of next man up performance. Happy to see Dayron with these numbers. Marks believes in him. I'm assuming you meant Marks. Look, with all these players out, he needed to get minutes. And I thought he would have a breakout season. He has been very far from that. But, is what it is. He's showing his worth here. So if we ever need him, he's showing that he is capable. And this is against Miles Turner, a player that a lot of you, as Nets fans, say we need. So this is just proving if you get any big center and place him up against Miles Turner, he may struggle. And this is against a sophomore. He's led a sophomore of 10 and 7. Pacers are top offense right now, no shame in it. KD's scared to death for a reason. I like your trolling. Where is all our main guys? I'm glad Utah is in, but what's KD and Kyrie doing? Out with rest. Everyone's out with rest or injury management. I do understand it. I didn't understand why we rested 8 players, but it's my best guess. Nets fans, go to sleep. You're going to get smacked by 20. Go the Pacers. As I said, if you're a Pacers fan in the chat right now, if you lose, you've got to go to bed and just don't wake up from your slumber, because it's nasty if we win. Right now, you should be a little bit worried you conceded 70 to us in the quarter. Or in the half. Not in the quarter. The good thing is you scored 76, which is a plus. We'll have a look at their scorelines now. Halliburton's got 22, and I'm absolutely loving this as a fantasy owner, but stop. Stop scoring so well. Neesmith has got 10 off the bench, Brissett's got 8, and Matherin's got 11. Their bench is doing more than their starting. And they're shooting the ball lights out and moving the ball well. A couple things I want to pay attention towards. TJ McConnell, how many steals? He's got 4 steals already. 4 steals. And a couple of those are from the cheese in the backcourt. You've got to be more aware about your personnel. Don't be an idiot and don't pass it in the vicinity of McConnell. I understand he's a pesty defender, but in the backcourt especially. Because if you turn it over in the backcourt, it's less distance for the Pacers to get to the basket, and thus you got less time to set up. Because all your players are up the other end of the court. The Nets. I want to have a look at how many offensive rebounds. We got a lot of them. We had 13 offensive rebounds in the first half. That is an insane number. That's nearly more than defensive rebounds. But, you know, that's one thing we're really winning out on. Miles Turner has had 4 points and 2 rebounds. And his direct matchup has 10 and 7. I mean, Dayron's been awesome. Only 1 defensive rebound and 6 offensive boards, man. Crazy. The steal number went down in the second quarter. The shooting's been pretty good all game. Cam Thomas is a negative 16, and I'm not one bit surprised by that. He scores a lot of points, and defensively does stuff all. Let me have a look at the chat. If we lose, we split the series 2-all. You'll already lost when Katie scored over 20 in the fourth last game. Yeah, that game was a stinker. We were with yous all game. We had the lead the whole game, and then the minute we gave KD the ball and he scored a shit ton of points, we actually stunted our offense. And the defense went out the window. I have no idea why. It tends to happen, but it can't. It's the Nets bench. It's expected. You win. Yeah. Pacers played yesterday. We will take over 50% from 3. Our defense has been awful. I'm going to, not sugarcoat it at all. I'm going to keep it completely real. Halliburton shooting 5 of 5 from 3 on the second night of a back-to-back. You know, defense has got to be better. Our defensive scheme tonight, there's a lot of players that haven't played NBA minutes. So it's going to be somewhat expected that they are still adjusting to game speed. We've got someone who hasn't played an NBA game in his career playing a game today. We've got no defensive answers against Halliburton or Trae Young, and that's a problem. Well, Sumner was good in the first quarter. He forced a couple turnovers, and we broke out in transition. The second quarter went out the window. We need to get more scores from that. Halliburton been scoring all the points. Bro had 4 threes in the first half. Well, he's got 5 actually. Why'd I say actually? That weird, man. I can't speak. 4 threes in the first half. No, he's got 5. He's shooting 8 of 9 overall. I mean, as I said, I'm absolutely living as a fantasy owner, but as a Nets fan, I'm dying inside. Miles should be dominating. 100% he should. And that's why when Nets fans keep on saying, get Miles Turner in, I don't understand why you would shake things up on the roster to get a man like Miles Turner in. If he's getting bossed by a sophomore that hasn't gotten game time all year. If we're more aggressive defensively, Nets could win this one tonight. The only problem is we've got a bunch of guys who are very, very trigger happy with fouling. Cam's got 3, and we've got 4 players on 2 fouls. So more often than not, they try to pick the pocket and they are unsuccessful and pick up a foul. You've just got to be better fighting over screens or communicating better, and with a young squad that doesn't have much leadership, it's going to be more difficult, and with, lesser likes, and being so depleted in terms of personnel, it's always going to be a tough ask. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not hating on anything. I'm gonna be perfectly. I'm gonna put it down in two things. I'm gonna say, well, you're playing well because you're shooting the ball well, but the problem is we're being very undisciplined on the defensive end. You know, and this has happened before when we play the Pacers, and I have no idea why. The Pacers always seem to have a good game against us. But look, as I said, the expectations today were pretty damn low because, you know, all things considered, we've got our 8 best players out. And the Pacers, I don't know who they're missing, but for the most part, their rotation is pretty intact. So you would have expected us to lose this game. What I can rate is the effort. Like, offensively, we've looked pretty switched on. Defensively, there's been no resistance. Jacques Vaughan finna play in the fourth. Tell you what, I mean, we need as many men as we can get. Honestly, I should have, like, before today's stream, gotten a recruitment form, like some random-ass recruitment form, and, like, edited it to, yeah, I should have edited it so you could fill out the recruitment form and we could read them out and have a little bit of fun. But that's an idea for next time, if this ever happens again, because I think it'd be pretty funny. And see what, like, things you write down, because there'd be some pretty funny responses, I can imagine. I'll have to think about that for next time. Did I change the period to the wrong quarter? That entire second quarter? Teams win without their stars all the time. We just beat the Warriors without Halliburton when we were 11 points underdogs before the game. It's the NBA. It ain't that wild if you win. Well, look, Halliburton out is cool and all, but we've got 8 players out. 8. We should play our fans. Well, that's why I'm saying, as an idea, I should have, like, yeah, gotten a recruitment form off, like, the web or something and photoshopped it to fit the situation, and we would see the responses you guys come up with. Add a little bit of creativity and a little bit of spice, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we know for next time, don't we? Can the team email the fans next time so we can lay a wager? I mean, there's a lot of things you could do with a game like this in being creative. I'm actually going to use that idea next time. If this happens again, I will make a recruitment form and we will read out on stream some responses. The market would suggest our upset would be bigger than yours. I mean, the market... Is the market always accurate? Probably not. I mean, the Warriors are the Warriors and the Pacers are the Pacers. I don't know. Yeah, look, I don't really have anything to say, to be honest. Like, I don't have high expectations anyway. You just look at the roster we put out. And you're telling me we're only 8-point underdogs? Oh my god, Dayron with a strong take and score. But yeah, if you compare our team to your team, the disparity's pretty huge. We got like 3 players that are getting DMPs on a regular basis, you know? Playing in our starting lineup. Healed in the corner for 3, that's good. That looked absolutely excellent upon release. Sumner in the corner on Jalen Smith. I'm just trying to save my voice at this point. Morris is going to get 2 shots. Jalen Smith sort of leaning a little bit into him. And Morris initiated that contact. Very smart veteran play. Turner didn't play that game either. I'm not disputing the fact that, you know, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying we've got 8 players out. I'm not ducking. I'm just, you know, you get what I'm saying. And that was a damn good win, by the way. Nemhard, like, he's not going to score 30 too many times this season. You know? Little things like that were crazy. Smith, top of the key, doesn't even hit the rim. I'm a little bit behind on time. Sumner, couple screens set. Sumner off the glass, off. Got his own rebound. Mills in the corner, wide open. Yes! Woo! We got 16 second chance points to 4. There's a big reason for that. Dayron's got 6 offensive boards, mate. Nemhard. Dayron with the block! Let's go, dude. And let me just realign the time. Who is missing from the Nets? Basically everyone that you can name. And we've got an offensive foul before the play even began. A moving screen. And it will be a side out. It's the offensive rebounds, man. Keep attacking the basket. Patty Mills pulls up for a mid-range. And he missed it. He didn't get the bounce. I reckon he has to take that to the cup. And now Heald for 3 is well short. They get the long board. Heald will go again and knock that one down. That hurts. So the Pacers 52% from 3. We are 31%. That's playing a story as well. Mills. Edwards. Bounce pass to absolutely no one in particular. Halliburton picks it off. And now the no-look to Smith. And that was an easy dunk. Very straightforward. We're going to get a timeout early in this second half. And turnovers you cannot afford to concede. We have said this time and time again today. Look, I'm not a guy that really knows betting in the market too much because I don't do it myself. So, and the American market's a little bit different to the Australian market, I do think. I've heard stuff and like terminology for American betting that I've never heard in the Australian market. So, you know, I'm probably not positioned to say too much, I guess. The Heat lost to the Spurs. Interesting. Well, I didn't expect that. Keldon Johnson played pretty well. 21 points. The Heat. Butler got 30 and Hero 23 and they still lost. Wow. Oladipo is back. Washington beating the Clippers at the moment. John Wall in the starting lineup for the first time, I think, as a Clipper. The Cavaliers are up on the Thunder, unsurprisingly. Shea has got 17 of the Thunder's 44. Man, Poku is stinking it up. Wow. Karis LeVert's got 17 in the first half for Cleveland, in the absence of your boy Donovan Mitchell. Chicago are up on Dallas. Dallas have no Luka, so things are going to be awfully difficult on the offensive end for them. And then obviously we've got this game going. So not as many games today. Utah playing Denver, that is a very good game. And Minnesota-Portland is also a very decent game. Alrighty. Some interesting games going on right now, but we're focusing on ours for the moment. We're down 8. I mean, it's been a valiant effort to this point. We can't let it get away. We've got a bit of time. Who is the GOAT player in your opinion? I'm not even going to get into that argument because I see it enough on Twitter and it's so cancerous And the last thing I want to, replicate on this channel is Twitter vibes. So I don't want to answer that question. I don't have enough basketball knowledge either to even make judgment on something like that. Because you can have your reasons for whoever player you propose, and it's always going to be wrong in someone else's eyes. Sumner to the paint, kick out to Morris. The pass was a bit shit. Mills, drive, extra feed Sumner. He is blocked. We get the board. We got to shoot. Morris knocks it down on the baseline. He's been so good. I don't care who it is. The thing is, I just, the GOAT debate, I don't really have any... I don't know basketball enough to probably make a judgment on that. Another 3 scored by Jalen Smith. So, Patty Mills. Extra feed. Dayron is fouled by Turner, who wants a challenge. And man, Dayron's got to be a little bit better taking the ball under the basket, because Patty Mills, that was an excellent feed. He drew 2 defenders. Dayron was open if he took it on one take, but he fumbled the ball and then got a block, I think. Who is a good player? For me, Vince Carter. I mean, Dayron scores free throw number 1. I won't answer that question. I'll answer my favourite Nets player of all time. And it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. I'm trying to think of who it would be as well. I just think the whole 2018-19 Nets, that season was just pure... Oh, it was just... What a time. Halliburton scores off the glass. Dinwiddie, Karras, J.A., D'Lo, Rondé, the whole team, man. Jared Dudley, what an absolute menace. Morris shoots 2 and misses that one in the mid-range. Halliburton now. I've got to stop, looking back. It's probably a good thing in a game like this, though. Healed. Excellent jumper in the mid-range over Dayron. And the lead is 11. I think that's the largest lead. We've done well to come back a couple times from this margin. Sumner kick out to Mills. Excellent find. Mills missed it. We got the board via Dayron. 1, 2, 3. Jesus! Oh my god, Dayron. He had 4 offensive boards. Or we had 4 offensive boards. And we couldn't score off it. That's the thing with Dayron. He gets a lot of offensive rebounds. Once again, Jalen Smith. It's shooting practice. We can't even get the offensive board. Long rebound. Mathurin. Why is Mathurin left open? Sharp, please get the rebound. Thanks, Dayron. Watanabe is potentially about to check in. Mills, the screen arrives by Dayron. The kick out to Morris, who catch and shoot 3. Whose catch and shoot 3 is not good. 7 minutes to play. Healed on the catch. That's off. And they've had a couple of chances to really cushion this lead. Edwards. Mills. Top of the key. Drive. Kick out. Sumner on the wing. Driving kick. Edwards top of the key. That's well short. Man, Kess is so garbage from 3, man. Isn't the whole point... Oh my god, what is this defense? Halliburton, how is he getting left wide open by such a fucking large distance? Seriously, he had that much space that you could compare it to him being the only person in the entirety of America. He was that isolated. Far out, man. We've nearly conceded 100 and we've got 18 minutes to play. Come on now. I thought there was going to be a point where the defense goes all that. The defense either lifts or the Pacers offense goes down. neither of which have happened. What team will be in the finals this year? It is way too early to tell. There are a lot of good teams this year. I mean, the Pelicans are top of the West. Do I think they're going to make the finals? I have no idea. In the East, well, you've got two clear front runners and then the smoky pick in the Cavaliers. It's a really tough one to decipher and pick. I honestly don't think I could give an answer. In the West, it's very even. I mean, the Warriors are about 500 or a little bit higher, and they are 10th. Or maybe they're outside of the... No. The Warriors may be outside of the play-in, but they have a record at 500. And I think that would get you like the 7 or 8 seed in the East. So the West is pretty balanced. A team that will make it will be the Clippers and the Heat. Well, that's a bold call. The Clippers are pretty mid and the Heat lost to the Spurs today. And aren't playing very well either. So, yeah, it's bold calls by you. But, you know, they may make some noise. The Clippers may make some noise depending on Kawhi and PG's health. But the Heat, I mean, they have been god-awful at times this year. And, like, losing games to the Spurs, like, how? I don't really even answer for you. But right now, I don't even need to look at the box score to know that our defense sucks and the offense, well, it's to be expected. What's to be expected, really? Yeah, the Heat are 10th and 12 and 15. The Raps are 13 and 13. The Knicks are 13 and 13. The Hawks are 13 and 13. The Sixers are 13 and 12. And then you got the Pacers 14 and 12. And the Nets 15 and 12. The game is not over, but probably got to start scoring a few points here. And getting stops. Well, stops would be the number one thing. Morris, Edwards. Nice dunk by him. And we're going to bypass the halfway point in the, third quarter. And who's going to pick up Halliburton? What the fuck? He nearly made that as well. Luckily not. And now we break. Watanabe. Edwards again. Feeling it. Nope. Watanabe offensive board. And off the glass. The lead is back down to 10. We've had so many offensive boards this game. They are not going away. Just like the Pacers shooting has really sustained itself. Our offensive rebounding's also done the same. We're playing zone right now. Mathurin, McConnell. This is good defense. McConnell short on the shot. And of course they got the offensive board. The long rebound. That's so lucky. The pass to Smith. And now he scores over the top. So frustrating. That was such a good defensive possession, followed by the Pacers being at the right place at the right time. Duke behind the back. Kick out Morris. Extra feed. Edwards. One more. Oh my god, what a feed! That's off. The rebound was nearly there by Duke. And now they get it ahead. Mathurin lost the ball out of bounds. And it will be net ball with about 4:42 to play in this third quarter. So, the lead is 12 for the Pacers, and it's not awful, but got to get a few more buckets here. Mills, excellent take to the cup, and he scores for 2. Halliburton to McConnell. We're playing more zone. It looks like it's a 3-2 zone. McConnell the spin, and it's going to be a foul on Duke. McConnell hits the deck. It will be a side out for Indy. If KD and Kyrie left, this really what we would be seeing daily. Well, it's not even that bad, but the thing is, this would not happen every game, number one. And number two, we would get a lot in return for those two. So, this isn't what you would be seeing. Kess, picks Halliburton's pocket and throws it down. And the lead's back down to 8. So like that, we've snicked the lead. Sliced in half. Healed, catch and shoot 3 is off. The rebound, Edwards. And we've got a foul on Smith. So we've got 3:57 to play. Edwards may have got a blood nose. I'm not sure about that. We're going to get a timeout by Jacques Vaughan. And it's pretty good. A pretty good fight back. Every time we've gone down, we've always hung around. It's always remained manageable. It's very disappointing that the scrubs don't realise they could get minutes on this team if they could play defence. Well, yeah. I mean, some of these players aren't supposed to get in excess of 20 minutes a game. So, you know, if they played 20 minutes, the defence wouldn't be as noticeable. The bad defence wouldn't be as noticeable because they're not playing as much. And we're not getting punished as much. But in a game like this, it's going to be exposed more because you're playing for more prolonged periods, and thus the defense is going to always, well, it's going to look blatantly trash. Do I think the Nets can win this? I think we're going to fall short, but I can't say what I've seen today hasn't been, you know, it's been a good performance, to be honest. I've actually really enjoyed watching this because it adds a little bit of spice. We're used to seeing KD and Kyrie on a regular basis. But, you know, this is a real change of scenery. So, Duke, Mills, Morris, Edwards, and Utah. And it's going to be Mills looking, Edwards. They're also playing zone, and another turnover created. McConnell, Halliburton down the middle. Mathurin lost the ball, and now it's going the other way. Duke, Mills, Utah catch and shoot. It's off. Edwards offensive board. Duke, Morris, 3. Got it! Back down to 5. And the lead is now down to 5. 11-2 run in the last couple minutes has seen the lead disintegrate yet again for Indiana. And the intensity has gone up. Halliburton, Mathurin, McConnell going to get to the mid-range and miss. Edwards came over to help defensively and forced the miss. Duke behind the back to the cup. Missed it. Offensive board. Utah, the follow-up was so good, but it just did not find a way to go through the hoop. Halliburton. It's going to be a foul on Morris, who picks up the foul. And one of the good things we've done is ensure that they don't go to the free throw line. That's only the second team foul the whole quarter. We've forced turnovers again. They're missing shots a bit more frequently, which is a plus. So 96-91, McConnell on the outside. Guarded by Kess, now Neesmith. Halliburton, back to McConnell. Halliburton again drives and kicks to Mathurin. The closeout by 2. And the Pacers still knock down the 3. As we decide to start coming back, they decide to score. Mills with a tough baseline jumper over Jackson. And now it's going to be Neesmith, who lost the ball. Vital tip to keep it in their hands. And now Mathurin. Drive on Duke. Kick out to no one in particular. And a turnover. We want to move the ball quickly. Come on. 6-point game. And we've actually outscored them this quarter. Pacers defense has fallen away a bit. Or offense, should I say. Mills pulls up for 2. No, he lost the ball. Got it to Edwards. And now Duke goes baseline kick out. Edwards hit it. No! Oh, you're fucking joking, man. Edwards hits a 3 and they call a fucking offensive foul. What is that garbage, mate? Oh, for God's sake. That would have been such a big 3-pointer. Now Neesmith on the baseline. Nemhard out to McConnell. And now Neesmith, the travel. The defense is picking up. What did Utah do? Oh, come on. That is the softest foul I have ever seen in my life. And he blew the whistle just as the shot was released. What a load of shit. Oh, my God. Ooh. The Pacers have just lost the point. And I think that may be because a 3 was on the line. Well, I'm going to follow what's going on here with the scoreboard. Duke, wraparound pass to Utah, and now Edwards to Dayron in the post. Nope, Jackson picked it off. Read it like a book. I've said that way too many times today. And Jackson will get free throws after taking it downhill. One-man offensive break. One-man fast break. Why did I say offensive break? I don't even know what that means. Free throws here for Isaiah Jackson. Man, that is so annoying that 3-pointer was called off. Fuck's sake. And then the turnover to follow up on the next possession offensively. Come on, man. Free throw is off for Jackson. And look, I thought well, the Pacers had about 96 points with 6 minutes left in the quarter. They're on 98 now. So, we're hanging around on the back of forcing turnovers and such. Edwards misses the free throw, or gets the rebound after Jackson misses the free throw. Empty from the free throw line. And now Dayron. Duke. Oh my God! Nearly put Mathurin on a poster. Did not hold back there. Dayron scores the layup on the roll, and the lead is back down to only 3. One possession game with a 25 second chance points. McConnell to the cup. Jackson tried the poster and came up empty. And now it's going to be a foul on the Pacers after we got a rebound. So yeah, the Mathurin 3-pointer from before was actually a 2. Foot on the line. And with 30 seconds left, we could tie the game. We're not going to do a 2-for-1. One shot here. Duke! David Duke, my guy, what are you doing? For fuck's sake, man. That is the last thing we needed. A turnover. Pacers crack the ton with their final possession of the third. Mills pulls up for a mid-range, is blocked. Edwards got the board. Missed it, and they're going to get the board. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, that was nearly the most insane 3-second full court possession I've seen from the Pacers, but that'll do it for the third. The lead is only 5 for the Pacers, and we actually outscored them that quarter to everyone's amazement. First to 100 wins 80% of the time. Whether you've actually plucked that stat from statistics or not, I would believe you anyway. We're going to look at the box score now. And there's a lot to unpack and not enough time to do it. So we're just going to look at the main shit for the moment. The bench barely got minutes. You know, Cam didn't really get minutes. David Duke and Watanabe got run. Sumner. Why does Sumner have the least minutes of the starting 5? Unless he's injured. Mills, Sharp of 16 each. Morris, 15. I mean, 5 guys in double digits. Something I didn't expect to see today. And we're shooting the ball fairly well from the field, but the 3-point shooting is bad. The Pacers did fall off a little bit with their shooting. Matherin's got 13 and Neesmith 12, so nowhere near the same output as the first half. But Halliburton, had 22 in the first half, only 5 in the quarter. But, Jalen Smith scored a 3. Hield started to pick up his production. But overall, it's anyone's game to win. To put it bluntly, we had a much better defensive quarter. Only conceded the 24 points, and we scored about 26 of our own. Had a few opportunities to close it down even further, and that 3-pointer by Edwards being called off is a real stab to the gut. So it's anyone's game. It's my best guess who's going to win this one. But I sure as hell know that it's going to be fairly entertaining this last quarter. The Clippers are, they are up 2 on the Wizards at the end of the third. The Bulls are destroying Dallas. They've got 60 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. They're on track for about 100 in the first half. Alrighty. This is a huge final quarter. Can we outscore them by 6 in one quarter and win the game? I'm not sure. Cam, Sumner, Dayron. I reckon Sumner's going to play the full game. The rest of the way. Duke, Dayron, Cam, Sumner, and I think Watanabe. So TJ McConnell will bring the ball up. Here we go. We've got a foul. It's going the other way. I don't know where the foul was, but it's going to be Nets ball. Edwards is also in the game for the Nets. And for the Pacers, it's Nembhard, McConnell, Jackson, Brissett, and Neesmith. Sumner. Alley-oop! Dayron! Let's go. 3-point game. Come on. I'm excited. I can sense a little bit of an upset brewing here. Neesmith ain't going to shoot the 3 because he got no room. Good defense. McConnell. Brissett catch and shoots. Oh my god. How the fuck is he knocking down 3s like that, man? Cam. Gonna drive. Floater. Off the glass. And 1. So the foul wasn't on Cam or drawn by Cam. It's going to be drawn on Dayron Sharp, who got knocked to the ground as the play was running. And it will be a free throw for Dayron. So 1 more for Dayron. And that one is badly off. He's being pretty good at the free throw line, though, for a big man. Nembhard in the corner. Now McConnell. And now Nembhard in the corner on the catch. He misses. Rebound Sumner. Good take. Sumner. Screen by Dayron. Sumner gets through. It's going to be a foul, and Sumner holds his knee. He's okay, though. So, 103.99. Anyone's game to win. Sumner going to give it to Cam from the inbounds. And now the screen will come from Kess. And now Dayron. Cam will get into the mid-range. Pull up for 2. And knock down the high arcing jumper. Come on. And now Nembhard. We're playing some more zone. McConnell into the paint. And now to Brissett. And Jackson in the mid-range. Good defense, Dayron. That is a joke of a foul. Dayron did well there to get across. It's going to be free throws, but I tell you what. Decent work by Dayron to get across. I thought Dayron went straight up there. He's been much more disciplined. Dayron's usually a foul machine, but he's been very good today. I don't know how many fouls he's got. Free throw 1 is good for Brissett. Oh, man. Can we get the lead and then hold it? Brissett got number 2. So, Sumner. What's going on here? There's some bullshit stoppage again because whoever is moderating the shot clock does not know how to operate it. Ball will be inbounded. Sumner. Dayron rolls again. Oh! Dayron! Put Neesmith on a poster. Oh my life. And a double dribble. Or travel, one of the two. Dayron! Are you kidding me? Oh! Bro! What am I witnessing here? Get the ball in. Fuck off, McConnell. Seriously, man. What an absolute pest. Picking up players at full court. Duke. Off the glass. He got it. The game is tied. And it's going to be a timeout. Let's go. The bench is fucking G'd up. I am also G'd up. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. We're back here in a couple days as well. So if you want to stay notified when I go live next, subscribe. Alrighty. It's time for a poll. Who wins from here? Here we go. Because it's dead tied, and I don't know. Nothing separates the teams. We have 5 players with 15 plus. Fuck, Jesus. Dayron honestly has been the best player today. I don't understand. It's all those offensive boards. How many offensive boards do we have? 20. We have the same amount of offensive boards as we do defensive. How? How many boards does Dayron have number 1 and how many of those are offensive number 2? 8. Oh my god. Edwards has 4 offensive boards. Morris has 3 offensive boards. Sumner has 4 offensive boards. What is going on? Dayron's our high man with 20 and 11. Cam is 16. Mills 16. Sumner 18. Morris 15 and 10. I did not expect these contributions to happen. At all. Ever. Right now, you're saying the Nets are going to win. And I love the optimism. The Pacers are, you know, they're playing their bench at the moment. If you're telling me we're going to defend Hield and Halliburton and those guys down the stretch, I mean, it's a bit of a ballsy call, but I tell you what, we are right amongst it. We can win this game. Do not count us out. I am amazed by what's going on here. Absolutely amazed by what's going on here. We are playing with our third stringers in the starting 5 and a single, well, not single-handedly, but amazingly, we're amazingly there. I expected us to be in the game until the 3rd, but wow, impressive. Bro, Halliburton he's missed 2 of his 12 shots. He's got 27, and even still, we're tied. What is going on? What am I witnessing? How is only 8% of you saying the Pacers are going to win? Halliburton's going to let the ball roll. I have no idea why. 25-11 runs since the midway point of the 3rd quarter. Halliburton, what are you doing? Why the fuck are you playing zone and leaving Halliburton open? Oh my life. Cam Thomas, mid-range. Nope. Pass out to Sumner after he had to pick his dribble up. Duke in the corner. Spin move. God, fucking charge. Really? It was a good move. A nice spin, but... Gee, that's a good charge by Nemhard. That's a very... Well, a very smart... You know... A smart thing to do. Putting your body on the line. We're going back to man because we can't have Halliburton shooting wide open threes top of the key. Given he's missed one of his 8. What is Turner doing open? Dayron, man. Very close to picking up a block there, but... Hey... Regardless of what happens, the performance has been unbelievably good. I honestly have no complaints with the way we have performed today. 3 fouls per team now. Well, we could have a lot of free throws down the stretch here. Turner makes number 1, but man, it has been a colossal effort by the team. I'll tell you what. The fact we have been in this game for this long... and have not gone away every time it looks like we're done. Excellent work. Get the rebound. Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now they knock down a 3. That is the worst fucking possession of all time. Miss a free throw. Somehow get a second chance at it. Off a kickball or some shit. And then that. 7-0 run. Cam misses the 2. Dayron gets the rebound and is fouled. Brissett unhappy. Fuck's sake, man. It's those little things, man. We get more rebounds on our own misses than we do on their misses. Got me absolutely baffled in my seat here right now. Oh my god, the turnovers. Why? Another turnover. We leave Nemhard wide open and it's off. Thank God. And David Duke will bring it up with 8 minutes to play. The high screen. And the Pacers are playing full sweaty right now. Edwards. And now to Duke. A little lofty pass. Cam wide open in the corner. Please hit it. Got it. Yes. Lead down to 4. Defense has to remain the rest of the way. Nemhard. Why is Turner able to dunk it down wide open again? I don't know what is the best defensive scheme to close out with. We've had success with both the zone and man-on-man. And sometimes we've been absolutely exposed by it. Duke in the corner. He's going to shoot the 3 and not even fucking hit the rim. Bro, Duke's been on the court so long. Give him a break. Turner wide open. What is going on? Call a timeout. Call a timeout. That is the shittest last 2 minutes I've ever seen in my life. Bro, what was that? Mate. It's a 12-3 run for the Pacers. And what's it on the back of? Well, you're leaving players wide open again. Wide open 3 for Nemhard. Wide open 3 for... Or wide open dunk for Turner. Wide open 3 for Turner. You know, it's really not rocket science. It was tied less than 2 minutes ago. Yep, that's what I'm basically saying. We just took the foot off the gas and missed a couple shots, which, I mean, granted, you know, you're going to miss shots. You've got to get the stops, though, to compensate. And unfortunately, the defense is back. Well, what the fuck was that with my voice? But unfortunately, the defense ain't there. This is when you know it's been an eventful game, when my voice is starting to crack. Like, and I'm drinking frantically. It's a tough thing. Pacers own the Nets. I love your trolling energy right there. The trolling's going to be real serious here when we're missing 8 of our players. There was no expectation for this. It's on the coach. It's not on the coach either. It's over for us, isn't it? Well, granted, I think it was over before it began. 3-0 in the series for the Pacers. I'll have you know that we did beat the Pacers once. But, yeah, regardless, the season series will be wrapped up if they win this. If they win, though. The game is well and truly not over. And sure, fair play if the Pacers get up. But if the Nets get up here, you're going to look like clowns for calling this game with 7 minutes left. So, alrighty. Yeah, what was Dayron doing? Dayron went to talk with Jacques Vaughn, and in the process, there was no one to box out under the basket. Oh, that is so bad. That is... Jesus. Would we win if KD was here? I don't actually know. The Pacers are our bogey opponents. This season at least. Sumner on the outside. Cam around the screen. Oh my god, a travel, bro. We can't even get a possession, man. I can't even speak. I don't know what's worse. Me not being able to speak as a human, or the Nets not being able to get up a shot as a basketball team. I don't know what's worse. We're playing more zone again, I think. I don't know. No, we're not. Sumner's on Turner in the post. What is this? Healed in the corner. Just lost the ball. And it's going to be net ball. Buddy Hield's in the shits. Dayron forces the steal. And now Cam, top of the key, the high screen by Dayron. Out to Sumner. Shoots a 3. Missed it. Excellent work, David Duke. Read the ball in flight and got us another offensive board. Cam for 3. Got it! Is this the Cam game? Is this the Cam game? Is this the Cam game? We've had 25 offensive rebounds. I don't know what the record is. It's got to be up there, though. Healed. Oh, they turn it over. And it's going to be net ball. Come on, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to show your support and subscribe if you're new. We're back in a couple days to go at it again. For Nets Wizards, I think. Cam on the outside, picked up by Turner. Gets it back from Edwards. Gets through. One-legged jumper. How did it miss? We got the board. Cam. Yes. Dayron. Are you taking the piss, mate? Bro. 60 points in the paint, bro. We're going to get a foul assessed on Sumner. I don't know where the foul is. Bro, that floater, the first one, I don't know how it didn't go down. And then Dayron with the resilience to get that one up. Or to get another rebound, nearly a turnover. We're worrying them. Nemhard. Dayron nearly with the steal. Brissett gonna have to shoot. No! Oh my life, Ed. He fouled Brissett, who was 6,000 feet behind the line, on a 3 with 1 second to shoot. Why would you fucking do that? And they watch them give this a flagrant. No, this is not a flagrant. If you give this a flagrant, I'm finished. No. Is that even a... That's not even a foul. That isn't even a foul. We should have challenged that. He's fully vertical. Brissett fucking stood on his foot. He leaned his leg out. That's not even a foul. That ain't a foul. He was fully vertical. Never a foul. Never a foul. That's not a foul. They can't overrule it because we didn't challenge it, quickly enough. That is not a foul. Or maybe it's on the arm. But we're looking at it as if it's a flagrant because he stood in the landing room. Bro, that is such a big call. Watch him give this a flagrant. Here we go. Time for a flagrant. Here we go. When it's a borderline foul. It's a borderline foul, and they're gonna give it a flagrant. Watch. The ultimate plot twist would be, well, they can't do this, but they overruled the foul. Bro, why are they looking at it this long? He's not even jumping forward, bro. Landing zone's a flagrant. The thing is, Sumner didn't jump in the landing room. Brissett's right leg reached out. Sumner is standing upright. He's not leaning forward to try close out. The only thing is he may have been hit on the arm. That's the only thing. I understand the ruling, but... Are you kidding me? How is it a flagrant? Oh, you're fucking taking the piss, mate. Where the fuck is the foul or the flagrant foul? He's standing straight up. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh, you are absolutely kidding me. It's gone from us having a perfect defensive possession to conceding 2 free throws plus ball. Sumner didn't even reach forward, man. He was perfectly vertical. He may have hit him on the arm. No, it's 3 shots in the ball. 3 shots in the ball. That is an absolute joke. He missed number 1. I will laugh if he, does a Tim Hardaway and misses all 3. Absolute fucking farce. Voice crack included in that. I don't understand. Goes 1 of 3. So we sort of came out of that unscathed. But, bro, Sumner barely closed out. He didn't even, lean forward to, close out further. Bro, I don't even understand where the fuck they plucked that from. That is just them making it up at this point. I understand flagrant fouls are if you're in the landing zone, but he didn't initiate that. Turner, good defense, Dayron, but Turner scoops it up and in. It's basically a 3-pointer in essence, so look, it could be worse, but it shouldn't have been that in the first place. Crucial 3 points, especially when it looked like we had a little bit going. Cam, Mills in the corner. Drives on Turner. The reverse is good. Come on, Paddy. Morris and Utah getting ready to check in. Brissett to Turner. And now Halliburton, the switch. Nope, no switch. Edwards stays with. Dayron with the block. Go! Cam. Oi! got hit in the face. It's gonna be a couple shots. I am absolutely over the moon with how we're playing. Well, you're not gonna give this a flagrant when he, well, gets absolutely smacked in the face. I mean, it's not a flagrant, but, you know, I'm just feeding the narrative. Man, come on, lads. I believe in you. If we lose by 3, I'm going to be so fucking triggered. 3 or less. And now they're looking at this for a flagrant foul. Come on, please be a flagrant. Please be a flagrant. Nah. You know what they're actually going to do? They're going to send it the other way. It's one of these referees, I think number 16. Bro, number 16 is a bit of a snake, the ref. Every time he refs our games, and even other games, some of his calls are so bad. Give it a flagrant 2. Yeah, send him out. Stay calm, we can still win. Mate, my brain is a mess at the moment. It's in an absolute muddle. Oh, here we go, of course. No unnecessary contact. What a fucking surprise. It's the Brooklyn Nets, mate. What a surprise. Bro, I'm actually a mess. I'm like moving around all over the place. It's absolutely insane what Nets games can do to your emotions and your behavior and this and that. We are just hanging in there. We've been so good the entirety of the way. Every time it looks like we're going to get struck down, we are always there. Always. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to show your support. And subscribe if you're new. We're back in a couple of days. Cam Thomas to make it a 1-possession game with over 4 minutes. Nope. We got the board! Hell! And Cam's going to get 2 shots. We're over the limit, and Cam got pushed over. We're getting 2 more shots. How many offensive rebounds, bro? I swear to God. Like, that foul was a bit AIDS, though. I'll tell you what, that wasn't even a foul. We got people from Brazil. We had people yesterday from Oman. We're reaching all parts of the globe. Cam, free throw 2 is good. The lead is down to 2. We get stops, we score buckets, we win games. Come on. I wish it was that simple. Nemhard. Turnover, get it! Cam, our ball! Yes! Come on. There's so long to go. There's 4 minutes. It's going to be the longest 4 minutes of my life, but come on. South Africa, we reach in all parts of the globe. They call me Mr. Worldwide. Not really, but that was such a pathetic attempt at a joke. Mills, drive, floater, got it! It's tied up again! It's tied again! Qatar, Norway, bro. We hit in all parts of the globe. Come on! Defense. Corner. Nemhard. Drive. Extra feed. Turner. No! Foul +1. Turner scores over Dayron. Every time we get this close to taking the lead, man. Oh, for God's sake, fella. Here we go. Turner missed it. Rebound. Come on, Paddy. Bring it up. Don't turn it over. Be sensible, please. No turnover. No turnover. Good basketball. Cam. Drive. Floater. Got it! Cam he's got the... Oh my God. He's got the ball on a string. He's playing like a legend. Halliburton. Drive. Kick out. Corner. Healed. And now Halliburton, lot of talk on the bench. Healed, guarded by Utah. Drive, Dayron. Oh my God, we missed. He missed. Get the rebound. Utah takes it all the way. Blocking foul! 2 shots for Utah. Oh my life, I can't believe this in front of 80 viewers. 80. I smell an upset too. But we're not there yet. I may not have to look. I'm potentially going to avoid looking at chat. I urge you, because I am slightly behind. Do not look at any other game or ESPN or nothing. If you can't actually watch the game yourself. Utah gives us the lead. You're not beating us. We're playing with you. You're about to get smacked any minute now. Okay? I don't care. Rebound again! Mills! Yes! Oh my god. How many fucking times have we gotten an offensive board after missing the second free throw? Are you taking the piss? Bro, this is a joke. Voice cracks are plenty. Emotions are high. It's a roller coaster. An emotional roller coaster. I don't care. Bro, fucking ridiculous. Utah gets his own rebound, the feed to Patty, and the knockdown for 3. Mate, I swear to God if we win this. Amongst all the random shit that's gone on this game, I actually haven't left my seat in a stream this year. If we literally win this game, I'm gonna be upstanding. I ain't holding back. I'm shaking right now, fam. I'm trembling. We've got the upper hand. We're in the box seat. The only problem with me standing up is I can't activate the scoreboard. That's the problem. That's what we're dealing with here. This is giving me very similar vibes to Nets New York last year, where Cam Thomas took the game by the scruff of the neck and fucking clawed us back into the game and we won the contest. Here we go. Where did the Pacers fans go in the chat? I know they are a bit quiet at the moment, but there's a long way to go. Halliburton guarded by Utah. On the perimeter, he is hassled by Utah. Please do not concede. Halliburton kick out. Mathurin missed it. Get the rebound. Patty got it. Yes. 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 Slow it down. Don't turn it over. Score buckets. As I said, play defense, score buckets, win games. That's all you need to do. Cam's got the ball in his hands on an island. Guarded by Hield. Spin. He's getting fouled, fam. He's getting fouled. Utah. Yes! Cam airballed it. Utah, right place, right time. Reverse layup. 2 minutes to play, and we're up 6. And we got a foul on Utah. Turner's going to the line, and that is not what you want. With 4.5 seconds left, no, 3 seconds left, Cam airballs a shot. No one is watching Utah on the backdoor cut, and he nabs it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Turner free throw is good. Oh, this is really ropes. Oh my God. If we win, we can still stay 4th in the conference. I don't even care where we sit. If we just win the game in isolation, disregarding everything else, it's bloody impressive. We're up 4. Hold on, I've got to align the clock. All we need to do is let the shot clock wind down and get a good shot. Come on. Cam, one-on-one with Hield. Please. ISO. Oh! Cameron Timothy Thomas. I know that's not his name. Are you taking the piss? Corner for Nemhard. Kick out Wise. Turner wide open. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Please don't do anything dumb. Mills drive and kick out to Morris and back to Mills. 1 minute to play. 1 score away. Utah. Cam out. 6. Cam got it! Come on! Let's go! Oh, as if we got a... As if they give a tech. Oh, bro, piss off, mate. Bro, voice crack, I don't care, mate. Piss off. Technical for what? Technical for what? Let's have a look. Easy 4K USD if the next Nets take this. Well, mate, you are living. How? And we've exceeded 100 viewers. Wow, oh wow. Angry Aussie incoming. Mate, I'm not angry. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic with what I'm witnessing here. Cam is cold, bro. This is like the 3rd team of the Brooklyn Nets. We couldn't win with KD scoring 20 in the 4th. Last game. And in this game, somehow, I don't know how, we scored 130. Bro, love your energy. I'm extra hyped now. Just get fucking G'd up. Just get G'd up. Cam has been shit all year. He has scored 33 today. He has made 13 of 20. He has made every single 3-pointer. Man stepping up when we need him most. And the Pacers fans have gone a little bit hush-hush. They've got a technical free throw on the back of God knows what. I don't know what it was for, but Hield converts that. And with 53 seconds left, all you have to do, the leadership needs to, shine through here. Here we go. It's not done yet. Do not say anything. Halliburton. Offensive foul! Yes! Put on the hard hat and the steel boots. It's done. It is done. And people who gave Paddy shit tons of slander, they can go away. Paddy just got stripped of the ball. Halliburton scores for 2. That was not what we needed. And we're going to get a timeout by Jacques Vaughn with 43 on the clock. That's what could not have happened. They did a good job of trapping Paddy. There wasn't enough support. Next time, we need the support. It's not done yet. Do not talk. Do not talk. Don't say anything. Shut up. My hands are shaking. Do not talk. Don't say anything. We're going to look at the box score at the end of the game. But right now, we need to win. We need to win. We're only up 5. A 2-possession game, as seen in other games, is easily regainable. You saw the Jazz a few days ago. They were down 4 with about 15 seconds and won the game. On the back of turnovers and whatnot. There is a lot more time than that, and this game could be stretched out a significant amount. We're not employing the stop chant right now. All we need to do is get the ball inbounded and not turn it over. This is one of the biggest games I've ever seen. I don't care if we... Well, ideally, I want us to get the job done now that we're here. But please, for the love of God, don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Just close it out. You just need to inbound the ball, and that's it. Alrighty. Here we go. Just get the ball in. Here we go. Inbounds. Get it? Get it to him? Cam got it. What the fuck? Again? A timeout? We've already used all our timeouts. Cam got trapped in the corner, and it's decent defense by the Pacers who trapped him without fouling. And I feel like it's a sensible foul, but sorry, not foul. Timeout by Jacques in order to just promote a level of calm once again. The game is not over. I keep on preaching this. I'm excited, and you also have the right to be excited, but do not say the game is over. There is so long to go. Neither team has their timeouts remaining, so the Pacers are going to have to get a little bit of shot clock. Well, time's on their side. They've got 40 seconds. And if things go their way, it could swing. But just be smart. Just be smart. It's over. It is not. Do not say it's over. You are jinxing this crap. Do not say it's over until it's over. Here we go. All the free throw shooters are in. I reckon try get it to Edmund. He is their best, or our best free throw shooter. He's shooting at like above 90% from the field. So here we go. This is a big thing. We need to get the ball inbounded. That is step 1. Step 2 is don't turn it over. Here we go. Get it in. Get it in. Get it in. Oh my god, that is so ropes. Sumner got it in the backcourt, and now he's trapped. Get it ahead. Oh, it's a block. It's a blocking foul on Nemhard. And it could have been a charge, but they can't review it because they got no timeouts left. Why did I restart the timer? Morris did a very smart thing there. He threw it high. He threw it into the backcourt in the furthest part of the court from everyone. And we've got our best free throw shooter at the free throw line with 33.8 to play. They couldn't challenge it. Sumner makes number 1. Number 2 will make it very difficult. The reason I have so much paranoia for us in games like this is because years ago, I keep referring to it, Sumner makes both. We've been in this position and choked many years ago. Halliburton gets it past. Halliburton, step back 3. Oh my fucking god, Edmund. What the fuck is he doing? Once again, we need leadership in these moments, man. Edmund Sumner has just fouled Halliburton for 3. Oh, piss off. They're looking for a flagrant again. No! Oh my god, it is a joke. Oh, no, you fucking idiot, Edmund. Why? The first one shouldn't have been a thing. Has he... That... Oh my god, it's going to be a flagrant again. And all of a sudden we let the door back open. Fucking hell. He's been so good today, and that is the last thing he needed to do. Chill out. Mate, it could be a flagrant, which means 3 plus ball, which means it could be a 6-point possession. Bro. They're going to do it again. Let's be honest. If they called the one on Sumner before, they're going to call it again. The first time the Pacers initiated the contact, it's... Bro, they're making part of it up, though. Oh, my God. Be quiet. I ain't being quiet. I'm not being quiet at all, mate. We are not muting it for anyone. 3+ having ball, we could potentially have a 1-point lead, which means they have to foul, so that's good for us. Well, is it good? I'd rather have a 7-point lead over a 1-point lead. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is too tense, man. What a fucking game of basketball. What a game of NBA basketball. And to those in the stream, you have walked in on a piece of history. It could go one of two ways. Conceding a 7-point lead in the quickest time, or, you know, that's a common foul. Bro, they said that was a common foul and said that the one before was a flagrant. I would have said it's a reversal. The other one shouldn't have been a flagrant. And this one should have. So, it's going to be 3 shots for Halliburton with 27.3 on the clock. Halliburton makes the first one. And I think he's pretty good from the line, so... Second free throw is good. And with that stoppage in play, we had to basically draw up a play so we can get it out of the baseline where we have to inbound it from. 27 seconds, a long way to go. Get it in. We got it. Patty's got it now. Gets it past halfway. Gets cross halfway. And he gets locked up. And a foul on the Pacers with 20.3. And they are a little bit annoyed that it wasn't called a travel. Let's have a look. No, that's not a travel. Don't give me this rubbish that's a travel. His right foot, the pivot foot always stayed planted. Good call. And then the foul, I would also say, is a good call. Free throw 1. Misses number 1. Why? Bro. That was his first miss on the season. Makes number 2. Nothing stupid. No stupid fouls, please. Healed gets it past. Shoots a 3. It's in! No! No, 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 no. What's going on? What's going on? Why is there a stoppage in play? Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Healed knocks one down. And there's 15 seconds left. So, first we have to get it inbounded. And number 2, we need to not get it inbounded. That's 1. Thomas, they don't foul. Get it across halfway. Okay, we're good. And Sumner gets fouled with 6.4. Man, I thought there was going to be an 8-second violation there. We did well to maneuver our way through and stay calm and level-headed. Man, Morris did really well there to get it ahead. And we have to make both. If we make both, I think we're safe. Sumner is a good free throw shooter, but fucking hell is human. We need to make number 2. They got 6 seconds to score. We need to make it. It's good. Okay. No score. They got to score 3. He missed it. Get it. Yes! Yes! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my life! The most eventful game I have ever watched. on this channel, there is 138 people. What are you all doing here, number one? And number two, whew, that is so sweet. That win is just, oh my god, I'm so pumped. Seriously, this is a safe space, Pacers fans. This is a safe space. Pacers fans, I want to know what you're thinking, because you did say before, or I did say before, if you lose this game, you got to go to bed and not wake up. Just, you need to remain in slumber for a few days before people, or so people forget about it. I feel for you, but bro, mate, I am so G'd up. So G'd up right now. You don't even understand. Fucking hell. This game... Okay, sorry. Let me just lay out the situation. Players the Nets missed. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. Ben Simmons, Joe Harris, Seth Curry, Royce O'Neal, TJ Warren, and Nick Claxton. Our starting lineup: Edmund Sumner, Patty Mills, Day'Ron Sharpe, Markieff Morris, and Kessler Edwards. And we beat the Pacers, who are a very good team this year for the players they've got. My question is how? We're going to look at the box score, and right now I'm going to put in a poll. And I have a rough idea of what's going to happen, but we're going to start a poll. Who is your player of the game? And there's plenty. There's some underrated players, and there is some players that, well, seem like on base level, you could say that they're the player of the game. Alright, so we're just going to put a few options here. I'm going to get the box score up now, and you need... Well, show me. Look at the situation. That is the roster. And I want you to tell me who is the player of the game on the back of seeing this. And I will justify reasoning more down the road. But, wow. Mate, those saying Patty Mills should have been gone with, well... He's just proven exactly why he's on the roster and why Bruce Brown shouldn't be here. Whew. Wow. And look, we're going to have a look at a couple things here. The offensive rebounding, we had 29 offensive rebounds. 29. And that led to us having 15 more shots. We conceded 21 three-pointers. 21. But our rebounding edge was plus 29. Plus 29. Please, let me understand how this has happened. Cam with 33. Turnovers, 18. How many did we force? Turnovers, 18. So that ledger was pretty even. The Pacers, they got 35 from Halliburton. 35 from Halliburton. They got... How many players in double figures? I think 7. 7 players in double figures and couldn't win the game. The team that looked like they weren't going to score more than 90 have scored 136. Patty Mills, in the last quarter, came up clutch. Day'Ron. How many offensive rebounds did the man get? 9. 9 offensive boards. Every player in the game, aside from Alondas Williams, who got 5 minutes, and Patty Mills, who is about 6 feet tall, got at least 2 offensive rebounds. You can't make this shit up. Amazing. And you guys are saying Cam Thomas is the player of the game, and I tend to agree, but I think Day'Ron is very easily getting slipped slipped under the rug. He had 9 offensive boards. The amount of those that converted into opportunities for us is underrated. And that goes with Utah had 5 offensive rebounds as well in only 21 minutes. Everyone stood up today. I'm ecstatic. I was going to be ecstatic anyway if we lost. But what a damn performance by this team to get the job done. Go in to an away venue, have to be the minority, and basically say, well, sure, we can have 8 players out, but that's going to be no problems. No issues for us. And look what we were able to do. The next man up mentality is, we've been talking about it for years with the Nets. It hasn't happened as much in recent memory, but it's on full display here and is well and truly alive. Wow. What a game, man. It's really on the back of offensive rebounds and hustle. We had a few steals in this game early. Edmund Sumner had 14 in the first quarter and really set the tone. But, Morris in the middle part, he was pretty consistent all game. And I think he's also an underrated performer of this win. Dayron was excellent. I reckon he was the second man. But look, you can see winners everywhere. Dayron, Cam, Sumner early on. Paddy especially came alive late in the game when we needed some buckets from him and hit some big shots. I'm just more in awe. We were down 14 in the third quarter. We looked gone, but we had shown time and time again earlier in the game to be able to come back from those deficits, and we did so again. And once we took the lead, there was no looking back. So credit to us. And look, the Pacers were on track for about 150 midway through the third quarter, but they only scored 37 in about the last 18 minutes. And that was a superb defensive shift in the back end there, to get the job done and basically let the offense shine through. The 3-2 zone, they couldn't get through with it, I guess is what you're trying to say. That 3-2 zone changed things, I do think. Sure, it showed a bit of flaws in terms of giving some wide open threes to some really good shooters, but it also provided a lot of opportunities for steals and whatnot, and we got more stops with the 3-2 zone. That was a huge change. Edwards needs to play that defense more often and get confident on the threes. Well, he did make a 3 today, but he also had 4 offensive rebounds and played some decent defense. The good thing is a lot of players got a spread of game time. You didn't see anyone with more than 35 minutes, and Kess got 35 minutes, but, players were able to contribute in limited action. And it is good to know the next time we need to call upon some players to get the job done, they're going to be here and able to do it, because we've seen it. Granted, I don't think they're going to play this well ever again, but Cam, is he back? Maybe he just needed a game like this where he can be the man in charge to get the job done and really show what he's about. And 33 points, no dimes, is nuts from a very ball-dominant point guard or shooting guard. But, regardless, I feel like that's what he would do if he was playing for Detroit or Orlando or one of those teams that really need a player like that. But unbelievable stuff. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm on an absolute high right now. Crazy win. I don't know how we did it. When I saw this game waking up in the morning or saw who we had out, I was like, we got absolutely no hope. But the fact that we could pull out a win, score 136 points, play some people into form, see what others can do if they're given the chance, and also give other players rest, key rotation pieces, is awesome. And we've only got one game in a couple of days and then a 3-day break. So some of these players that play key minutes usually are going to play one game in 5 days, which is incredibly important, potentially for their longevity in the season and how healthy they are. But that's going to do it from me. Wow. thank you for tuning in. I mean, the support's been excellent on the stream today. Thank you all for staying around or hanging around. We will be back in a couple of days for Nets Wizards, so a lot of new people that joined today and got exposed to the channel, so that's great. But we will see you in a couple of days back here, same place, same time potentially. I don't know when the Wizards game starts, but we will be here 15 minutes, 15 minutes before tip-off to do the call. But that'll do it. So thank you all for tuning in, your chat messages, just really contributing to the vibe, the general vibe of the stream. And, you know, if there's one thing, a lesson learnt from the stream today, it's that you just got to have belief. And whilst I'm a bit of a pessimist, you know, the belief is something that'll get you so far. Whether it's in this or in life in general. Always have belief. That'll do it. Thank you. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Goodbye. Good night. Love you all.